So Canada's first family is addicted to the limelight. And despite his hair, his dimples, his height, his faint effeminate lisp, it's actually, I would argue, Justin Trudeau's wife, Sophie Gregoire Trudeau, who is even more addicted to being center stage. Like that one time that she was invited to give a speech at an MLK Day ceremony, and rather than just talking, she started to sing a song about her white daughter who was born in Quebec.
Will you smile? I love you, my child.
Yeah, that's what we have to deal with. So anyway, I was a little bit shocked this past week when I just didn't see Sophie anywhere in any of the official photos that came out of, say, the NATO leaders meeting where the spouses actually all got lined up and took really nice photos together. Why wasn't Sophie there? She loves getting dressed up. She loves being in the spotlight. Unless, of course, oh gosh, she was maybe a little worried about getting upstaged, outshone, eclipsed maybe by another world leader's even more beautiful, even more fashionable wife. I don't know though. Anyway, so right after all the news had broke of our prime minister essentially being shunned by all of the G7 leaders, well, Sophie saved the day. She showed up for what should have been just a photo op with Pope Francis. And I was kind of excited. This could be the Trudeaus doing what the Trudeaus do well, pose for pictures. But no, Justin Trudeau decided that he was going to get some things done while he was at the Vatican. He asked the Pope, wait for it, this is a true story, for an apology. He asked for an apology on behalf of the church and their role in Canada's residential school system. Just a little issue there, JT. The church already apologized in 2009 under Benedict. Maybe I didn't get the memo. But here's the thing. I would have just let it go and once again just feeling a little awkward about how our PM decided to act on the world stage. But no, now I'm a little ticked actually, because Justin Trudeau, well, he claims to be a Catholic. But here's the thing. Justin Trudeau has been a very bad Catholic. And I think that it's actually the Pope who should be asking the Prime Minister for an apology. As a matter of fact, I think I take it one step further. I think the Pope should be telling Justin Trudeau that he's excommunicated. Let's examine the facts. Justin Trudeau has banned all pro-life Catholics from running as Liberal candidate. He constantly smears pro-life opponents as immoral. Justin Trudeau voted against motion M312, a motion to just study Canada's 400-year-old definition of a human being. As a caveat here, in Canada, guess what? Abortion is actually legal during all 9 months. We haven't a single law on the books. But back to this Catholic's voting record. Justin Trudeau also voted against Bill C-510, a bill which sought to protect pregnant women from coercion to abort. You'd think that one would be pretty innocuous. And, well, he voted in favor of Bob Rae's pro-abortion motion. And when asked by a reporter his thoughts on gender-selective abortion, that's where you abort the fetus just because of its gender, this is what he said.
The Liberal Party will always be the party of the Charter, so we will continue to stand up for people's rights and not legislate them away.
So to be clear, you wouldn't discourage her from having an abortion because it's a girl?
My role as a leader of the Liberal Party is to make sure that Canadian legislation respects people's rights, and that's what I will continue to do.
But yesterday you said you're happy with the status quo on abortion, but right now the status quo is that it's perfectly fine to abort a child because it's a girl. Do you have no problems with that?
I will leave discussions like that between a woman and the health professionals that she encounters. I don't think that government should be in the business of legislating away people's rights, and that's why the Liberal Party is steadfast in this position.
Now, I'm no canon lawyer, but I am a practicing Catholic, and I do know a little bit. I know that there are grounds upon which, well, people can self-excommunicate. And one of those grounds is heresy, a denial of some sort of truth after baptism. And frankly, abortion, well, it breaks the fifth commandment. And I, for one, well, I'd like to see the Pope, I'd like to see the Vatican start to apply a little bit of a firmer fist when it comes to all politicians, not just Justin Trudeau. You've got folks like Nancy Pelosi and the now gone from memory Joe Biden, all of them who would go up there and play their C card, their Catholic card, while also referring to abortion as a blessing. And let's be honest, excommunication, if you think abortion is okay, is really not going to be that big of a deal. It's basically just a denial of the sacraments, save confession. And I, for one, hope that Justin Trudeau does decide to confess one day, change his mind. But until then, why is the Pope taking orders from one of his adherents as opposed to giving orders to this abortion enthusiast? For the Rebel.media, I'm Faith Goldy. If you enjoyed this video, click below and subscribe to our YouTube channel.